Hey guys, it's me again. If you haven't seen my face and you'd like to see it again, I'm Esther, nice to meet you. So on this channel we talk about spirituality like law of attraction and subliminals, and I also do lifestyle and clothing hauls. Anyway, let's get started with the video. Yeah. So I did a poll on my YouTube community section. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I did a poll on it. And I asked you guys what video you wanted to see next. I asked that question a few months ago, actually. I asked that question 3 months ago. It's 3 months later. But, yeah, I don't have an explanation. Anyway, this is that video. So I think it's been like 2 years since I started listening to subliminals for my hair. I did it for hair growth and to change my curl pattern. There is a series of videos for that, but I've got a playlist talking about my hair and stuff like that. So I did get my subliminal results. I got the hair texture that I wanted, and I also got the length that I wanted. To be completely transparent, since I was younger I've always had thick hair, so that is something that just hasn't changed, but the subliminals kind of helped with, I guess, as I was growing up. I put heat on my hair once a year, which is usually towards my birthday. I know I did it last year, like October, but usually once a year. Another thing to keep in mind is my hair is usually in protective hairstyles like braids or a wig. It's just always braided underneath a wig or a weave, yeah. So that could have contributed to the growth, but I don't really have a logical explanation for the amount of growth that I have had in my hair since I started listening to subs. I don't get it. Other people don't get it. Like, is my hair even fully in the frame? It kind of is, but it also isn't. So 2 years ago my hair curly looked like this, and now when it's just chilling curly it looks like this. In 2 years. That might be like really long for some people, but for me that is a lot of growth in very little time, and it's just it confuses me. It confuses me, it does. Because when people ask me how I grow my hair, I'm like, are you gonna believe me if I say it was subliminals, or should I just tell you that I use like hair products, which I barely use, I'll be real. Like, people have seen some of my hair videos and they're like, you don't know how to look after your hair. It's true, I don't know what to do with all this hair. But I'm learning and I'm adapting to it. I'm just really scared to get the hate comments, because people have a lot to say about my hair a lot of the time whenever I post videos to do with my hair and subliminals. So yeah, I never really know what to say because I don't want to upset anybody, but it's just what it is. That's all I can say, is just what I've done and what it is. And then my hair straightened a few years ago, 1 or 2 years ago, looked like this. And now it looks like this. Yeah, it's at my tailbone right now. Well, yeah, just kind of like topping my butt. People usually ask me why I have my hair in wigs and weaves so often, but it's just because I'm trying to figure out what to do with the actual hair that I have. I know, and my hair type is quite hard for me to maintain. I think it's mainly because of how lazy I am and how I'm not busy. I am busy. I just don't have enough time to do my hair every morning, and that's why it's easy to just throw on a wig or have braids in. But anyway, I don't know what more to say about this. I guess give tips on what I did to get the results. I've always said for a very long time that I want my hair to be down where it is at now. I've always wanted my hair to be like that. I always wanted to be like a little Rapunzel. That's just what I wanted. So again, it's the mindset that you use when going into subliminals. It's like, this is what I want, and it is achievable. I didn't see it as something that was impossible. I saw it as something I could achieve. So there was no blockages in that, and I was just listening. It was the first time I'd actually tried subliminal, so my mind was fresh and I was open-minded to it, and it just kind of happened. I listened for 4 months for the hair texture, which also came with hair growth, so 4 months. And then after I got that hair texture, I used subliminals for another 5 months, from January to May. Not saying that's how long you need to listen to subliminals for them to work, but the way I was doing it, it wasn't like, oh, it's a chore, like I've got to go listen to subliminals now. I listen to subliminals whilst I sleep, so technically I'm not making any effort to listen to them. I just put my phone on the side of my bed and it just kind of plays on loop. People ask me where I listen to subliminals. It's on YouTube, and I just have it on loop for the whole night without earphones, without headphones. I just leave it playing out loud. And it just became kind of a routine, like, oh, I'm going to sleep now, let's go play it. Or it'd be me doing something and I just have it playing in the background. But it was never something I think about so deeply. I wasn't tracking the results. My hair was in a protective hairstyle throughout the whole time, so I wasn't actually looking at my hair or like tracking its growth or any of that stuff. The only time I actually saw its growth was when I straightened my hair that summer, and I believe I have a video for that, so I'm gonna put that here. So yeah, and my hair was maybe mid, it was more like boob length, maybe under the boob, maybe a bit on top, or maybe, yeah, I don't know, mid arm, I don't know. Yeah, you see the video. And now I don't want to, but it's at my hip right now. I'm looking in the mirror right now. I just find this all so crazy. No, my hair is my biggest pride, so yeah. So basically, whenever I straighten my hair is when I actually tracked the length whilst listening to subs. Whole time I wasn't even focusing on my hair. That's the same thing with the hair texture. I listened to that for 4 months. I listened to that until I took my hair out of whatever protective style it was in, and then saw the results after. I don't still listen to subliminals for hair growth and stuff like that. So since I've gotten the results, I've just been doing things to like maintain my hair length. Well, not length, but just to make sure it's not dead. I straighten it. I put heat on my hair once a year. For people that are gonna come for me saying, oh, my hair's straightened, I put heat on it once a year, so it's not damaged. Trust me, it's not damaged. So if you come onto this video for inspiration and just motivation to listen to subliminals, this is it. This is your sign to carry on listening and to wait for your results. Be patient. Your results are already here for all you know. Again, living proof. I don't know how else to tell you guys, and I'm saying it like this because a lot of my DMs and comments are talking about how they don't think subliminals work, or they're not getting results. But results are attainable, and people just don't get that results are attainable, and that's the only reason I make these videos, is because of how attainable these results are. I don't know how fast your hair grows, but mine never grew that fast. I feel like I should brush my hair to prove that it's actually my hair. From the scalp, that is my hair all throughout. I haven't actually brushed it, but so if you're trying to grow your hair with subliminals, this right here is just showing you that it is attainable. This isn't to boast or anything, it's literally just to show you guys it's attainable. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Again, if you have any questions, you can comment them down below or DM me on Instagram. It takes me a while to reply to my DMs on Instagram, but I do try and get through as many of them as I can. Also, if you don't already know, I have a Patreon account, which is Subliminal and Law of Attraction Coaching. There are 3 programs: the Basics, the Pro Manifester, and the VIP Master Manifester. The link for that will be in the description, so you can pick out what program you think will suit you best. Also, follow me on social media. This is my Instagram. You can also have me on Snapchat. I'll see you guys next week Sunday. Deuces.